Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, you already know. Listen, the hurt season buckets are. Look, man. Y'all love me so much, man. Listen. Y'all love me so much, man. Whoever ordered a hurt season bucket in the next 24 hours, man, DM me at Lord_Brunson. Get a discount code for some savings, man. Y'all really listen, man. Listen. 24 hours. So from now until tomorrow at whatever time is it, 3, 4 o'clock. From now until whenever. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, this same time, man. Hit me up, man, and we can work out a discount for the hurt season bucket. Anything on the website, actually, man. So hit me up. I'll do that for you. Channel members, I'll automatically give you the discount. You already have the discount, channel members, but yeah, 24 hours, man. The discount is going live, man. Shout out to y'all. And listen, man, Father's Day is on the brink. Father's Day is here, man. Make sure you slide down on Pops. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Get him something from Manscaped, man. Put in code Brunson. Save 20% off. Get free shipping. And the free shipping, I fall for that for y'all, man. You know the vibes, man. Listen, man. So breaking news, man. Julio Jones reportedly is on his way to Tennessee to join Tannehill, to join King Henry, to join A.J. Brown. And I think actually Bud Dupree is on his way over there, too. They're trying to win a Super Bowl, man. They trying to win a Super Bowl. I think it only cost those guys a second round pick and a fourth round pick, and they got a sixth in Julio or something like that. So they didn't really spend nothing. They're responsible for the $15 million that they're going to get. I mean, that's a fair trade. I mean, I think it was. I think it's actually a cheap price for the player for a caliber player like Julio Jones is. Tannehill got a lot of weapons to play with, man. I'm a guy who said Tannehill was a top 10 quarterback last year. A lot of people laughed at it. But if Tannehill wasn't good, then Julio Jones wouldn't want to play there. You know what I'm saying? They're on the brink of a Super Bowl over there. They just need the firepower, to fight fire with fire when it comes down to, them and the Kansas City Chiefs. So I like what they're doing, man. You might ask yourself, why is it important to me? Well, because we play the Atlanta Falcons week 1 in Atlanta. And without Julio Jones, I think we're definitely going to be able to take care of business, being as though a lot of people think our major concern is the cornerback position. So this is just great news for us in general, that we don't have to go up against Julio Jones and we can focus on Calvin Ridley and the gang, you know what I mean, so to speak. So I'm cool with it, man. And I think Matt Ryan will be a different quarterback without Julio Jones, not in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan is already older. He's already not mobile. Matt Ryan could be on his last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Without Julio Jones, Matt Ryan will look like a different quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I think this could be the year where the streak breaks for Matt Ryan in terms of throwing for, all those passing yards, 4,000 passing yards. He was doing it like 10 seasons in a row, 11 seasons in a row. So, I think that streak probably breaks without Julio Jones. But, you never know, man. We'll see, man. But this is good news for the Philadelphia Eagles. Great news for Julio Jones. He was able to get moved, go to a contender, make somebody that much more of a contender. And you know what I mean? Everything works out for all parties involved, including us. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the Sixers real quick, man. So the Sixers lose home court advantage. You know what I mean? They fall in game 1 to the Atlanta Falcons. I'm not really worried. I'm not really worried. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you why I'm not really worried. Because the Atlanta Falcons are not about to be walking around here hitting 23s a game. They was just hot. They jumped out to an early lead. This is the difference between a championship team. And I believe we got a championship team, and I believe the Atlanta Falcons are just solely riding off confidence. This is the difference, man. If the Atlanta Falcons get smacked around and go down 20, we blowing them out. There's no suspense at the end of the game. You know what I mean? It ain't getting down to a 3-point game. You know what I'm saying? We implemented some traps. We made things a little more difficult for Trae Young and the other shooters. We used those guys. We got more physical with them, and they know they stole one. We all know they stole one. We lost the game by 4 points. We missed 10 free throws. Free throws continue to be an issue for us, not just Ben Simmons. We missed 10 free throws. Joel Embiid looked good for a guy that was supposed to be questionable. I think you got to kind of insert Matisse Thybulle more into this lineup. This type of lineup with these guys who are feeling this good beyond the arc, you have to insert defensive guys into this lineup. Now, I'm thinking that you could run with Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Danny Green, and Joel Embiid. I think that should be the starting five for this series. Now, it's nothing against Seth Curry. I like what Seth Curry brings to the table. Seth Curry hits some big shots. I just think you got to start those guys. You got to start Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle's length and his ranginess and his ability to deflect passes will be a godsend for a team that has a Trae Young who likes to beat guys off of the dribble and kick out or put up that floater. Now, the floater is just disgusting. I'm like, Ice Pack Trae different. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I mean? Everybody we was throwing at him, it was a challenge. We didn't go up against a dominant guard who could do some of the things that he could do. But I think we got the personnel to combat what he can do. Now we just gotta put Matisse Thybulle in the starting lineup. Why would you not in the playoffs have Matisse Thybulle, who's second team all defense, and Ben Simmons, who's first team all defense, on the floor at the same time against a team like this? These guys are not. Bogdanovich was 5 for 12. It's not going to keep happening. Matisse Thybulle is a better. He's good at closing out on 3-point shooters. He's taller than Seth, so you know what I mean. I think it just makes more sense in this matchup for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's all about matchups. All about matchups. Look at the Dallas Mavericks who are about to play right now. Josh Richardson not getting a lot of time because he don't fit the matchup. That's what it's about. It's no shot. I mean, when you go in the playoffs, everything has to be adjusted. It's all about matchups, man. I look forward to seeing these guys Tuesday. I don't like how they coming in Philly doing all of this and they Quavo all out there jumping around. They talking like they got some extra heart in their chest, and we're going to solve that for them. They only going to win probably one more game in this series. We're going to finish these dudes. I don't think the Atlanta Hawks are going to beat the Philadelphia 76ers simply because those guys hit 23s, went up 20 points, and only won by 4 points. They can't beat us, man. They just was hot today. That's how I feel. They're going to have to show me that they could duplicate that type of performance. And for people who running around here telling me, they did it last series. No, they didn't. They averaged 12 threes a game. They were just white hot this series. And it is what it is. Sometimes that's how the ball roll. You know what I mean? You can't beat everybody. You know what I mean? You ain't going to sweep everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. The Philadelphia 76ers, man, I think we'll be okay. As far as Philadelphia Eagles go, I think this puts a good smile on everybody's face. Listen, without Julio Jones and this drastically increasing the odds of us winning week 1, it makes everybody feel good to get that young team and that young coaching staff its first win. This is very important news for us that Julio Jones is gone and out of the picture for our week 1 matchup, and I like how everything is panning out right now. You know what I mean? So just to recap, man, the Philadelphia Eagles will take on week 1 the Julio Jones-less Atlanta Falcons, and the Philadelphia 76ers are about to do what they supposed to do against the Atlanta Hawks. They were hot today. Boo-hoo. Don't worry about it. Don't be upset. We're going to finish these dudes. We're going to take care of business, man. We got a couple things coming up this week, man. Also, you already know the merch. The link for the merch is going to be going crazy. I'm going to try to do a couple collabs this week. I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be on the beach. So some of my videos will be shot on the beach this week. Starting from Wednesday to about Saturday-ish. And you know what I mean? Listen, man, I don't care where I'm at. I'm always going to be putting out content because that's what we just got to do, man. You know what I mean? We got to continue to push the culture forward. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for staying in tune with the merch. Thank you guys for taking care of your fathers for Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Manscaped. Listen, it ain't got to be Manscaped. Do whatever you got to do. But if you can't find an idea, use code Brunson. Save yourself 20% off and get free shipping. Take care of Pops. They got great products, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to watch the Mavs and the Clippers game. That should be a good one, man.